Yo, what's good y'all, welcome to another video. Today Rod Wave dropped his deluxe for the Soulfly album. That is obviously a whole pain vibe, emotional pianos with some guitars and vocals and shit, so that's fire. On my second channel where I upload daily beats, I started dropping loop kits, so there will be one loop kit every week. You can download the free version with 2 loops, and yeah, if you're interested in loops, check this out. Without further ado, let's get straight into this. So I had this piano melody in mind. I'm gonna record it right now, so let's see. So that's the piano vibe we got. So that shit loops perfectly and just a nice vibe. Alright, so let's drag out the piano melody to 16 bars. And then we're gonna record a guitar, which is different in the second part than in the first part, so that it gives a bit of variation. So I hope I can record it with the pitch bends, because it's really delayed and everything. So let's try. Alright, let's pitch everything one down. Cut the lows on the piano, on the guitar. Let's add a bit of reverb. Then a slight bit of this chorus shit right here. And at the end, let's EQ the highs a bit down. That shit's fucking beautiful. Alright, next let's add a bass line, just to bring the vibe together. That was perfect. As usual, I render the bass out because of the delay. While I have this audio file right here, I remember that someone asked how I cut my loops and move them and shit. If you have an MP3 file, then first get rid of the gap at the start. Take this tool, hold Alt and left click and drag it over. Afterwards you can take the cut tools, and in my loops there's always the stems back here. So you just can go and cut this shit up like this. This you do with shift and then left click, then it always drags a straight line. When you don't press shift, you have this tool. So you can chop it up, then you can put it back together and rearrange it yourself. So right back to the loop. So next up, let's find the arcade patch that fits in the background. I'm gonna search something in the hooked part of arcade, so let's see if we find something that matches. Alright, we got those 3 that are fire for sure. I want you to stay, yeah. Those are all fire. We could maybe do something with the I want you to stay. I want you to stay, yeah. Yeah. Alright, so let's drag it over. So let's see if this sounds fire. I want you to stay. That sounds all fire. Let's add one higher piano just to put some accent notes in there, not too much wild shit. So let's record something. Alright, let me fix that timing because that shit was delayed a lot. So let's see, we put some effects on, some slight echo boy shit, afterwards some delay, but some normal delay, not the Valhalla, that shit's too wide, and then VQ with a slight bit, so we don't have the full range of the frequencies and shit. So this is what we got. Alright, so that was it for the loop. Let's mute the bass and then run some drums. Okay, let's put a clap in. Gonna take a really slight one with a bit of reverb and shit. Then hi-hats. Just gonna go through Holy's kit with the hi-hat midis and see if I found something. Alright, that's fire. I'm gonna switch it up later, but let's change the sound. Alright, that's fire. Let's copy it over. Let's put loop right on the hi-hats, just to give it some movement. Alright, so that's it for that. Let's put in some slight snares to get a bounce. Let's put in a second snare, one that is a bit louder. So that's a vibe. Let's put a 808 in next. Basic spins 808. Perfect, that's it for the 808. Let's put in a kick. So I'm gonna mute the 808 now and put the kick in. So let's bring the 808 in again and then see if this matches. So that's fire. Let's actually switch the hi-hats a bit up. Let's bring in some pauses. So that's actually hard. Let's put all drums in the mixer, then level that shit a bit. Let's bring an open head, maybe for the impact. Let's see if this is fire. Yeah, always do it like this. Every 2 bars we have a open head. Really turn that shit down. I'm gonna get a second open head. This is this long one here. I love that shit. So that's fire. Let's bring in some effects. Let's put in a crash, talking about this one. And haven't done this in a while, but here this fits really well. Reverse that shit back there. bring it over, and then we have this. Put the crash in the mixer and put delay on. That's fire, turn it down. So that was pretty much it for the beat. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna arrange it right now. You will hear the full beat while I do this. Appreciate you for tuning in. Check out the second channel with loop kits, and see you in the next one.